Greetings everyone, Dean Machine here. Welcome back to Create 2 Mekanism Sky Edition 2. When we last left off, we were having some issues with this contraption. I was trying to figure out exactly how I wanted it to work. I have an idea now. I have thoughts. So I'm gonna be right back, and we'll talk about the changes that I have made, huh? See you in a bit. And we're back. So, I realized I was kind of getting in my own way and being, how to put this kindly, a dunce about things. Just make 2 belts. Just make 2 belts. Make there a 1 block gap so that there's no heat, and it will start cooking again and make coke, and everything will be happy. So that's what we're doing. So I've got this all set up, and I want to I'm going to test this. And it moves relatively quickly too, which is nice. So it gets cooked down to charcoal. Comes on the new belt. And by the time it reaches this belt, it's still charcoal. Why is it still charcoal? Why are you still charcoal? Why aren't you coke? Why didn't you work? Alright, hold on. You hop up here. Ooh. See, now it turned into coke. That's interesting. Hold on. I have to run more experiments now. So if I come here. So it turns into charcoal. Good. Moves over. But doesn't turn. Into coke. Why doesn't it turn into coke? I have a potential solution to this conundrum. Um, give me just a minute here. I'll be right back. And we're back with test number 3. So I've got now a drawer over here. See if that does it. There we go. All right. So for some reason, it really doesn't like... It doesn't like that changeover. I guess I could have made that belt longer. Maybe and separated these fans a little bit. But that also works this way. So I'm fine with it. As long as we're getting Coke into the basin, we should be fine. So the next thing we need is not the press. Do I have a mechanical mixer with me? Because that's the next step in the process, right? Nourished Coke, yeah, requires Coke and water with a mixer. So apparently I don't have one of the mechanical mixers with me at the moment, so... Where? Alrighty. Things are moving. I'm going to take some of this quartz and throw it in here, though. I did get a bunch more EMC in between episodes. I do not like being in the hundreds rather than the hundreds of thousands. But, oh, that's right. I came here to make a whisk. How do you make the mechanical mixer? Whisk, those are easy. Iron plates. I need 5 iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it sounds like this is done. It is! Look at that! So, I made Blackstone, which is easy to make. It's just witch water and lava inside one of the stone barrels. So I've been making witch water, obviously, and I'm working on that. But it's EMCable. I made a bunch, put it in the EMC table, grabbed a stack, threw it in the grinder or in the millstone here, because you can get from it the netherite fragments, right? And what you can do with the netherite fragments is if you get netherite, you can make ancient debris, and then we can make the netherite sieve, and we get that last ice shard so we can get ice and put that in the EMC table. So it's a little side thing that I'm doing. I want to, you guys don't need to watch that, but I want you guys to know that's what's going on. In case for some reason, everyone's like, oh, where do you get the netherite from? That's where. Okay. Oh, I need to... My inventory is just absolute gobbledygook. Just absolutely atrocious. Bread. I don't need the extra pump right now. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I need 2 zinc. Oh, it needs to be andesite alloy, not zinc. Understood. Okay. Give me 2. Give me 2. Whisk. And then I need 9 mechanisms. Oh, I need another andesite alloy, actually. Thank you. And I need 1 log. 1 log, please. 1 log. Okay. Make andesite machine. Oops. Mechanism, machine, whisk, mechanical mixer. You know what? If I open this up and I had several. I did not. Oh, look at that. Oh, I did have andesite alloy in here, though. That's okay. That's okay. So let's get this. Yeah, we don't need all of this flint. Throw a bunch of that out. 1.8k. Yeah, you should be right for a little bit. If we get backed up, then I'll fix it. But for now, I think we're good. So we've got the mechanical mixer now. I want to do. I need cobblestone. Actually, you know what I can do? This is what I can do. Because I shouldn't need to get back up here again. So I'll just take some of this. Appears mechanical mixer is not rotating at high enough speed. Understood. Okay. So here is how we can fix that. I have to be on this side. Nope. And then we come over here. Okay. There it is. Look at that. It is now mixing. Nourished coke. So we're going to set the filter to nourished coke. So now we've got wood, charcoal. Whoops. Oh, I need charcoal. Apparently. Oh, not what I wanted. Ow. I'm on fire. Fire. Ow. Fire. And we get coke. And then we get nourished coke. Coke. We have nourished coke. Cool. All right. So how do we get polished coke? User. Deployer. Okay. So I have a thought for this. So we need sandpaper, right? We need sandpaper, which means we need to be making reeds and sand. So I'm gonna need another setup for sand. I'm gonna need paper. So we need to press the sugarcane into paper. Understood. That's how that works. Or, wait, alternatively, paper trees. Paper bark sapling. How do we get you? From the market. How do we get the market? Iron rods, iron plates, an emerald, red wool, and logs. How do we get an iron rod? Rolling an iron ingot. I don't know. So, what I'm going to do, I think, is let's start with the sugar cane. I think that'd be the easiest thing to start with here. So let me let me see. So if I just come off of here, right? So we got pots going this way. They produce sugarcane. Sugarcane gets pressed into paper. Paper then I'd put into a drawer, and then drawer over to... How do you make sandpaper? Sand and paper in a mixer makes sandpaper. Okay. So, yeah, let's do that. I am gonna get this out of my inventory a little bit. Some stuff out of my inventory, that bucket I don't need at the moment. The extra potatoes I don't need at the moment. Well, I can stack some of them at least. Cobblestone I don't need at the moment. I'm gonna sift this crushed blackstone And then I'm gonna grab some stuff, and then we'll head back over there in a little bit, and we'll get working. Quick little side note: mini project complete. You put Blackstone in the top, and it outputs the things that I want. So that's a plus. Anyway, be back again in a few. All right, we are back. I set this up real quick. We shouldn't have any issues with this. I did spin this up a little bit more. Last thing I want is to backlog the belt. So I want to make sure this is running pretty quickly. So we got the base in here. And base in there. So what I'm going to do now, we have more of these mechanical extruders. So I'm going to set one up here too. Make sure that's working the way it should be. Come on. Oh, apparently they count as half blocks. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So I need one compressed cobblestone on the underside. Okay, here we go. Paper. Look at that, automatic paper. And just... Cool. And we've automated that, we've automated that. Let me get some compressed cobblestone. Stop. Actually, you know what? Just grab a stack. Because I'm going to need building blocks as well, probably. So, yeah. Just like this, and then I need a shaft. Oops, just like that. There we go. I have a bucket of water. I put my other bucket somewhere else. Bucket. Get me lava. And this, by the way, is working beautifully. Very happy about it. Oh, I need to come up this way. Here we go. So let's get lava and water. Did not realize that would waterlog the shaft. We now have an infinite water source here, which is always fun. So, and here's what I want to do about this. So, ready? So, here, there, to there, that. And then what I think I'm going to do is we're going to use these. Oh, I need one more. I need one more. Who? Encased chain drives. We're going to grab a bunch. What I should really do one of these times, I should go through the factory and I should set down some clutches. Or maybe some gear shifts as well. And just so we can like stop production of stuff if we need to. So this is how this is going to be. And then I need you and you. Millstones. Millstone. Because I'm pretty sure. So if I were to say take this way. Right. Well, hold on. No, let's do it this way. So if I get you a bunch of shafts. It does. It puts it in just fine. All right, cool. So then we got that. So now what we need is a vertical gearbox. And some... Oh, I had some. Okay. Some cogs. And same thing over here. Give me the vertical gearboxes. And some cogs. That turns cobble into gravel into sand, which then comes out to here. Like this. Oh, hello. Oh, I need stupid byproducts. Hate byproducts. So we need to set up something for those byproducts. Because you can't have flint going in there. Alright. So let me set up... I'm going to get a drawer. Is there a void upgrade? Void. Void upgrade. Which is a trash can and a bunch of obsidian, which we can do. That's simple. So let me get a drawer. I need 2 zinc. I need 14 wood. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. And obsidian. drawer. And you make the trash can. Oh my goodness. All right. $75. Then I need a chest. And this is why we have the crafting table on a stick. And I need my key. I need to eat. I also need to eat in real life. I am hungry, but we will do that in a moment. So yeah, there's flint in there that shouldn't be in there, which sucks, but I'm fixing that now. And to use the flint. Good. Alright. Okay. There we go. So we've got cobblestone. Into gravel, into sand. So we just need to make the sandpaper and turn it into the polished coke. I think that's going to be the goal for today. So here's then how this is going to have to happen. So just dumping out the nourished coke. There we go. So then I need a deployer. I need a mixer. And then I'll set up a drawer for it. I do not have a deployer or a mixer. Oh, okay. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Back. I have one of each in my inventory here. So let's first set up the mixer. That's going to be easier. Let's get a vertical gearbox. Too slow. Okay. There it is. Alright, so I have sandpaper. What I want is I want this to go all the way over to here. Then I need the deployer. You're going to go there. Yes. I need to move this back one. Three, so 4, this is where that has to go. And this is going to get power from this. We'll have to do probably belts for that, unfortunately, because we do not have vertical chain drives. No, we could do vertical gearboxes, I think. Get away with that, probably. Rather than this, because the belts, I think, are going to start... Once we get enough belts, they're going to start causing lag, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I remember other people saying that was an issue at one point. Chest. I should probably put a chest up there. You know what? And this is why we love the crafting table on a stick. There it is. Then the chest. Oh. Can that work? I think that can work. And we're going to find out here soon. shaft, belt, then give me encased chain drives. Yes, yes, okay. So this is what I need. So gearbox, right? Yes, into a pair of vertical gearboxes. And then we use a shaft to check the direction. If it's wrong, we fix it. Give me this bag. Okay. So that is incorrect. But we can fix it with another gearbox. That is deploying properly. Good. Then all we need is I see what I've done wrong here. Hold on. Hold on, I've got stuff to fix. Okay. Then come over here. There it is. Then we do the encased chain drives. And then we set up, hoping a pair of vertical gearboxes does not break this. It does. How do we fix that? Hold on, how do we fix that? Idea. We love ideas. Then a shaft here. Right. Oh no, but this would have to be another vertical. It would. There it is. That works. We are not getting sandpaper into here. So we do need to shoot, unfortunately. Look at that. And now we have sandpaper and we have nourished coke automated. Look at that, everybody. So what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna plug that up. Oh. Why do I have so much nourished coke on me? Automated. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to get a drawer set up here for us. So that we can get these stored. I'll do that off camera. But yeah, so that is this automated, which is huge. Now all we need to do is we need to set up the granite to copper, and then make our sealed mechanisms. So it's slow going, but we're getting there. And I'm going to try and edit these in a way that, like, it's more engaging, less of me just sitting here talking and you watching me build things. You know, so, but that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been fun. This is, the factory continues to grow. She grows mightily. And it's a lot of fun. So, one thing I do want to mention on our way out here is that the Stronghold series will no longer be continuing. This is going to continue on 2 days a week, and then Empire at War is going to continue on 2 days a week, but the schedule is going to be a little weird. So this is going to be coming out Mondays, Wednesdays, Empire at War Tuesday, Friday. Yeah, so that's how things are going to be moving forward, essentially. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to keep up to date with this series, as well as all the other stuff that I do. And apart from that, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.